I have to put on some soothing music. I actually have one that's, hi, Deco. I am gonna put on oh, no. I gotta pay for my Spotify. I don't know what I just did. I need this. I need it. I have had literally the worst couple of weeks. Just the worst things that could happen. Um, just, like, full-blown drama, and I can't deal with that. I'm too old for drama. I'm just too old for it. I don't have drama, like, in my life, in my family. My son, who is fucking amazing, he's 20, he just, like, does his thing. Fuck it, I'm not even putting music on right now. And my parents, like, everybody's just cool, you know? Just cool, like, we just chill. Like, if things happen, we just deal with it. I've been like that for so long. Um, I was not a healthy, sane person for a long time, but, like, then I just did work on myself for so long, like, super open about mental health and all of that. One of the things I really love about computers and coding and all of that um, is the fact that it doesn't talk back to you. It doesn't, yell at you or hit you or any of that stuff. Didn't think I was gonna have this conversation right before diving into Python. Let me move this over to this screen. And okay, I'm on Abstract and YouTube and Twitter. Hello, everyone. I won't know if any of you are even here if you don't talk in the live chat. So, by all means, and Deco is here and he's going to help me. Sorry, I pretty sure it's he. I never know with all of y'all's cartoon JPEGs, PFP. So I want to go to my favorite chat GPT. I need to tell everyone that I am not a professional full-time computer programmer. I am a thanks, Deco. I am a technologist. I am in my mid, let's say mid 40s, uh, and did a computer science degree very, very long time ago, before so many of you were even born, or maybe you were born in the 90s, I don't know. And so over the course of the last, um, I guess 15 years, I've been more in a role of like consulting, putting developers to work, more like a developer relations, developer advocacy role. I kind of look at it as like technical business development in Web3. So I don't sit and code. Can I? Do I understand it? Can I read a GitHub repository? Yes. Um, but right now, like I was talking about this right at the beginning. I appreciate the 20 people that are watching. I really do. Love you. Um, I am gonna eventually take all these recordings and like clip them up. But I was talking about earlier when I first came on, like, our mental health is very, very important. And my mental health has taken a couple of shots to the tit. Let me just tell you. Like, life punched me in the tit. I don't know how else to say it. Punched me in the vagina. That's actually worse. 'Cause, like, the tit is kinda, but, like, right there in your groin bone, what am I saying? I don't know. That's why you guys watch my live streams because 'cause I'm ridiculous. Um, so sitting and like learning something helps my mental health because like I was saying, when I was like 16, 14, 15, 16, that's when I got my first computer. So a lot of people, like even my age, Gen X, some people had a computer when they were like really young, like my friend Flick. Um, but it was a thing for very wealthy people at that time. So, like, when I was, like, really, really young, when we were just kicking rocks down the street for fun and, like, literally, you'd go outside for the day and your mom would be like, "Come back when the streetlights come on." So, yeah, so me getting a hold of a computer at age 16, it just changed my life, and it was like, "Oh my god, computers are everything." They do what you tell it to do. They don't talk back to you, they don't yell at you, and so I was saying that, like, over the last couple of weeks, it's just been just real bad, just real, real bad. So I kind of appreciate this nudge that Abstract gave me to live stream because I used to do it all the time. I used to do it on Facebook and TikTok, all the places, and it's just cool because like, I can just talk to you and tell you all the things and hopefully, like, encourage people to do I don't know, like, all the things. Get help with their mental health. I used to have a podcast where I just talked about mental health, and then also, like, learn how to code. That's, like, the greatest thing you can do for your career right now. Also, learn how to become a good AI prompt engineer. I think I need to do, like, some posts about that. Doing, like, AI prompt engineering is, like, the thing right now. So, this is what we're gonna do. Day 1, I am gonna be, like, walking through a couple things, but 1 second. Oh, maybe I should put some of this music on. I don't know if you guys can hear it well, but what did I have on yesterday? Daydreaming. That was good. That's too loud right now. Not like, tell me right now, but that I put the music on right then. Um, so, getting back to, like, I'm not a professional software developer. I do have my software developer friends on the show, Talk Nerdy to Me, where we talk about it and they kind of go through things. But I think that people need to learn how to do this stuff by way of like someone like me. I do have the capacity to know all this. I do know some JavaScript and, HTML and all that. But like, let's all learn together. So we're going to go through some stuff with Python and then I'm going to go through I don't know how I'm going to do this with the mic in the way. Oh, I can do it like this. We're going to go to freecodecamp.org unless Deco has a better way. But I like freecodecamp.org. I'm going to show you the screen in just a minute. Because this is it's a really good place to start. You can do all of it. You can do website design, JavaScript, front end development. Let me just show you my screen. I'm like reading through it and let's go like this. I guess, like, it's not big enough to see. That's what she said. Ah. So yeah, I'm glad to be like doing all of this right now because okay, that's way better, right? Because I have just had the absolute worst start to 2025. So I just want to like teach people shit. Let's just learn together. Hi Phantom. What's up, Doug? I like that it's just Brooke. Yes, Doug. Yes, sir. Doug, you're like the funniest motherfucker. Those shows that you're doing, ridiculous. Sometimes I feel bad because like I know that Phantom says I'm into medicals. I don't know shit about coding. What's medicals? Like like you're a doctor? um oh, I was saying that like I feel bad sometimes because yeah, let's oh, that's too big. Whatever. I'm still talking, so you gotta see my face. I feel bad sometimes because I know people want me to just be funny and like do the funny shit and it's just okay, but my actual love is tech. And if I can make tech like easier to understand and more fun, great. But sometimes I'm just not funny. Like sometimes I'm just not. I'm not funny. Doug, however, he's always funny. So go enjoy. Phantom, I'm a human anatomist. What? What is that? You are effortless, funny and super smart. Don't make me cry. Just having the worst. Shut up, Brooke. Okay. Connection is fairly good. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in. What? Okay. Okay, let's come watch Brian live stream. What the I gotta tell Finn, hey Finn, I need extra XP. For... Are any of you even watching this on Abstract? It doesn't matter. All right. So, like I said, we just start with free code camp. Actually, so I did this like oh wait, share this tab instead. I did this. Sorry for the sniffling. This is like I put together, okay, this is the curriculum that I want to go through, but it didn't actually give me oh, it gave me like, okay, do these things over the next few days and give you a final project. That's cool. I think I will do that after we get like some of the basics done. So I'm going to close that out because this is a good point to say that earlier I was saying that like you should learn to code because it's the best thing you can do for your. I'm going to cry again. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. It's fine. That should just be on my screen at all times. That meme of the dog that's like, this is fine. And the fire is happening around him. And he's just got the coffee cup. Like, this is fine. That's not a meme. It's a GIF. Is that still a meme? I don't know. But yeah, what I was saying is like being able to do AI prompt engineering is really, really important. Just as you saw with like what I was doing for like asking ChatGPT to put together like a curriculum to learn to teach Python to everybody. Well, it just gave me an outline. That isn't really what I was looking for. I was actually looking for what are the, step 1, step 2, step 3 of what to do. So Deco says, been coding since college, but I switched to engineering, but I love code. It's fascinating. Yes. Human anatomist basically studies the structure of the human body and how its parts work together. We sometimes do autopsies, present during surgeries, and some crazy stuff in the morgue. I'm obsessed with that. I love true crime as well as like procedurals like Law and Order. So yeah, I love that. Hi, Mariana. Are you going to ETH Denver? Me too. Oh, Phantom, thank you. If any of you could just go over to Abstract and also watch it there, that would be amazing. Oh, I should probably look at my Abstract stream URL has 8,012. That's how far down the line I am. Let me go post that on Twitter. Oh, as I just came on here, Saigar says, okay, rolled out some major improvements to Abstract chain streaming just now, custom stream links. Yes, everyone's been asking for these. Now streamers can share persistent links that can be used whenever they go live. Nice. Massively improved moderation tools. Streamers can now add moderators to their streams. There's now more advanced user reporting and banning. Mods and streamers can also delete messages from the chat. Okay. I don't really need that, but slow mode. Streamers can turn on slow mode to prevent spam in their chats. Again, I don't need that. Nobody chats to me except for you guys. Okay. Thanks, you guys. You're the best. Oh, wait. So dedicated stream keys. I've been asking for this. Small quantity of life change for streamers to make things easier. Amazing. Please restart your streams if you haven't already. Wait, how long have I been on live? 16 minutes. So wait a second. Can you guys even see my stream? Heading out. Okay, so let me just see something. I think I do need to stop and start again. "17 minutes ago, I went live on Abstract. You cannot find it." Okay. Okay. Let me stop the live stream. For those of you coming into the Twitter live stream, I'm just figuring out the Abstract. Saigar just put out what you're looking at right now. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how to here, log out, and then I'm gonna log back in. Because I'm doing this for the XP. I'm also doing it for all of you. But also XP. Stream. Start stream. Okay. Okay, I think I did it right. So view my stream, stream key. I don't know if it's the same, but I'm gonna just replace what's in StreamYard. Add another custom. I wish I could like show you what I'm doing because a lot of people get confused about this process, but maybe they won't need to anymore. Okay, so then save changes. And then close. Start live stream. And then refresh. Oh, my camera is terrible. I don't care. Oh, look at that. So it does have abs.xyz/stream/Brooke J. Lacey. Okay, just a minute. Okay, hold on. I'm quote tweeting this. Oh, that's awesome. And the screenshot that it gets to you on Abstract, it's kind of ridiculous. Alright. Hey, look at this one. Forgot that I was sharing this screen. Okay, let's share this tab instead. That's funny. Okay, now I'm back to my StreamYard seeing what I'm actually streaming. Somebody punch me in the face, please. No, because life has already punched me in the tit. So please do not don't throat punch me right now. Ochre? Oh. So if you guys cannot see the stream, I put it into Twitter. It's just abs.xyz/stream/Brooke J. Lacey. That is amazing. Cool. And then when whoa, shit. Sorry about that. When you see the link or whatever, the link preview, it actually gives the title and then says abstract from abs.xyz. So that's great. Okay. Hello, Deco. Jam. Also, any tips are... Oh, Phantom made me tear up a little bit. Any tips are welcome. So anyone who is watching on Twitter or... wait, why is my Wi-Fi so bad? Just a second, you guys. Maybe I need to... this. Come on. Oh, that's a terrible angle. My face. Okay, well, let's just see if my Wi-Fi gets better. Phantom cannot comment on abstract. Deco was able to. Maybe log out and back in to abstract. That's what I had to do. But I was the one doing the stream, so. All right. So I'm 24 minutes into this and we've done no Python. So I have no shit. I have no fucks to give. So few fucks to give. Here we are at Free Code Camp. First of all, I went through a software developer boot camp a little while ago. And when was that? Like a couple of years ago? I started to do a master's degree in cybersecurity and then rage quit that. That was 2023 that I was like, oh, I think I'm going to get my master's degree. And just travel and degen and whatever. And it was just horrible. Like I rage quit the traditional cybersecurity world. I look like I'm like in my 20s. Who wears this shit? But I needed to like block out the noise in life. And so at the end of that year, I stopped the cybersecurity master's degree and did a software developer boot camp, which was wild. It was so much work. And they only taught full stack. So there was no Python. There was not even React. So like, I feel like I kind of wasted my entire year of 2023. I hate that. Last year was awesome. Last year I lived off of airdrops and a prayer. Like that sounds bad, but it was great. Like I went through my funds and was like, wow, like I did all right for just like spending money. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Sheba, thank you for the one Pengu. There's Phantom. All right, my fans. I don't know how there's 107 people in here. Maybe people are here for my mental health comments. Hey, Brian. Do Haskell and not Python. Okay. Where do I... Well, I mean, that's the title of the of the thing. I could do Haskell tomorrow. Because all I want to do right now is like learn shit and like I just don't want to deal with life. So yeah, give me something else. I mean, I'm dealing with life, but all I really care about right now is like my son is healthy. He's just like living his best life. My parents are healthy. You know, I have a roof over my head and, you know, air in my lungs, I guess. Never mind. Do Rust. Yeah, I was thinking that too, to do Rust instead. Haskell's unemployment land and Rust is where the big bucks are. I agree. So maybe we'll just go through like Python basics and then do Rust. I just kind of also feel like make a Solana shitcoin. Yeah, true. I just feel like there should be some basics. So I guess that's another reason I'm going to free code camp. Hold on, let me do this. Learn Haskell. I could do like a Udemy or oh, why Combinator? Oh. FP compute. Oh, all right. Don't Google anything anymore. Only Perplexity yet. Is there a free code camp alternative for Haskell and Rust? Let's just see. Okay, so he was joking, do not do Haskell. Haskell's literally a niche nerd, nobody language, and you will be unemployed. Okay, well, maybe, sorry, the live stream's not really like a shit post live stream. I'm literally want to like teach people shit. So, okay, so Rust. I think right now I'm just going to go through Python. So, free code camp. I did this responsive web design one, which is cool. So you come in here and you create this cat photo app. We're not going to go through this one, but this one's really good to learn the basics of HTML, and then you do some CSS and then forms and like all of these different things that you need that you aren't necessarily going to use because there's new frameworks that help with everything. if that makes sense. So knowing it is really, really important. And then JavaScript, super, super important. So like this kind of stuff is really for people who like what I want to do now is like go through stuff for people who have a little bit of a background or understand a little bit of this. So here's like front-end development libraries. You can do, I love data. Love data. I'm more of like a back-end developer, maxi. I really like database and APIs and all that. So then scientific computing with Python. Oh, whoops. Python is a powerful and popular programming language widely used for data science, data science, data visualization, web development, game development, machine learning, and more. Yay! In this project, you'll learn fundamental programming concepts in Python, such as variables, functions, loops, and conditional statements. You'll use these tools to code your first programs. Start project. Okay, so I know this is like giant on the screen. Nope, that's not right. What about this? That's just not big enough on the screen. And that. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, I can do this like this. Hold on. I'm going to take the overlay off. Actually, that doesn't matter. And then there we go. And I'm going to put me in the baby in the corner. Hold on. Custom layout 1. Oh, wait. Custom layout. There it is. All right, everyone. O'Brien says, yeah, do Python. Python's good for scripting and AI stuff. I agree. But yes, like if we're talking about career stuff and we're talking about like upping your game in your career, definitely learn Rust and AI prompt engineering. That's what I would say. Phantom, thank you for the Pengu. Yeah, it's good with. Oh wait, you like it down below to the left? Yeah, but you couldn't see the top of the screen. Look, if I do this, I can't make that bigger. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So, yeah, because like, okay, let me actually make this slightly smaller. Because you guys are just gonna have to like make it bigger. That's what she said. Because then your test output will go here. Okay, so step 1. Variables are an essential part of Python and any programming language. A variable is a name that references or points to an object. You can declare a variable by writing the variable name on the left side of the assignment operator, which is the equal sign, and specifying the value to assign to that variable on the right side of the assignment operator. So example, variable name, right? This is what we call it, equals the value. So let's say like first name, right, equals Brooke. Create a variable number and assign the value 5. Okay, so we're going to type in here. The variable is called number and it's 5. Super easy, right? Check your code. And it also gives you confetti. And frankly, I need some fucking confetti today. Okay? That's what I need. Okay. So then you go submit, go to the next challenge. I kind of have to like scroll back up because I have all this so you can actually see it on the screen. Step 2, variables can store values of different data types. You just assigned an integer value, but if you want to represent some text, you need to assign a string. Strings are sequences of characters enclosed by single or double quotes, but you cannot start a string with a single quote and end it with a double quote or vice versa. So example is string number 1 equals quote, I am a string. String number 2 equals I am also a string, but with single quotes. And then string 3 equals this is not valid, which starts with a single and ends with a double quote. You can't do that. So delete your number variable and its value, then declare another variable called text and assign the string hello world to this variable. I realize this is all just very basic stuff, but this is definitely not for, senior software developers. This is, so I just highlighted the whole thing. Text equals hello world. And see, with the typing, I'm running out of the words to say. The thing that you're doing here, let me go back and show you this. When you hit single quote, it gives you both. Do you see that? When you type the single quote, it gives you both. And that's what happens in Visual Code. What is it called? VS Code and, other coding platforms is it'll like autofill it for you. So then you don't have to worry. I'm not even sure why it's having us do this because it actually just does it for you. Vim. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't get confetti for both times? What is this nonsense? Oh, you do like the background music, Phantom? Okay. I am going back and forth to Twitter and abstract chat. I also can see YouTube chats as well. There's one person watching on YouTube. Is that Eric? Hello, sir. Not Vim. Bro, stop messing with me. Yeah. I just got totally rugged on the confetti. My microphone is coming down. Go to the next challenge. Okay, step 3. You can use the built-in function print to print the output of your code on the terminal. This is the terminal right here. Functions are reusable code blocks that you can call or invoke to run their code when you need them. So when people say like call the function, it means like invoke it, go to it, make it do something. Functions are reusable code blocks that you can call or invoke to run their code when you need them. To call a function, you just need to write a pair of parentheses next to its name, just like that guy. You will learn more about functions very soon. For now, go to a new line. So it already gives you the new line here. Lovefreecodecamp.org. And no, they are not sponsoring this because they're free. You don't need to pay for it. Although I think you can donate to them, which is great. For now, go to a new line and add an empty call to the print function. Wait, does it give you the... Yeah. Okay. Did the same thing. I did the parenthesis, the open parenthesis, and it gave me the closed parentheses because it loves me. You could not see any output yet, so we did not. And I love this because it's so cute. It says, "Congratulations, your code passes. Submit your code to continue. The world rejoices." Okay, that's almost as good as confetti. I'll give it that. Oh, what's here? Oh, this is to remove interruptions, donate. All right, I did that once. Maybe I'm not logged in. I would suggest very highly going and donating to Free Code Camp. Okay. Please ask me later. Oh, I have to do this again. Oh, wait. We are already here. Okay, so I mistakenly thought I had to do this again, but this is what happens if you don't get it right. Is that it says, "Sorry, your code does not pass." And then it actually gives you the tip of what to do. And then, there's been times when I was doing learning a bunch of really complicated stuff that I had to, it wouldn't let me pass the next one. So I really had to, figure it out. Okay, so this one is step 4. An argument is an object or an expression passed to a function. Okay, remember we said you call the function is doing something, "Heyo, call in the function." And so you got to have the thing inside of it. Well, what is the thing that the function, the name? So an argument's an object or an expression passed to a function, added between the opening and closing parentheses when it's called. So this is the example. This is the variable. This is the value. This is the function. This is the argument. The code in the example above would print the string hello, which is the variable of the variable greet passed to print as the argument. The variable greet. I think I said it wrong. Sorry. I should just read this, but variable, the value, the function, and the variable is the argument, is now in the argument form because it's in between the parentheses. I'm making it too complicated. Print your text variable to the screen by passing the text variable as the argument to the print function. So I would just literally come in here and say text, right? And sometimes what I would do is okay, here's the example, right? I'm going to do what the example showed me as well. So that's what it told me to do. Check your code. Hooray! I'm just going to, in my mind, I'm going to think confetti. So excited. Brian asked, am I studying software development? So I was saying earlier for people that are just coming on, that I've been in tech since the 90s. My college degree, my bachelor's degree from 2001 is in computer science. That was 2001. And since then I did a bunch of software development. I worked on the Y2K bug in my internship. So I did a lot of stuff back then. And then I went into management roles and did a lot more sort of high level tech. And then I started doing computer hardware. So I'm just getting back into like doing this, mainly because I have software developers that work for me that I just need to keep up on it. So I did a software developer boot camp end of 2023, and I feel like I've forgotten everything. So I was like, I think I'm just going to live stream how to do this shit and we'll all learn together. So yeah. So Brian, any of you that like already know this stuff, like I appreciate you coming in and adding to the viewership. But we're definitely like keeping it slow. That water just spooged in my eyeball. I really need to get a straw for that. I see that Phantom's gonna go over to my YouTube. I love that, but I really am just using I'm just using the YouTube to actually like stream the recordings. So I have the recordings on my computer from StreamYard, but if I want to just stream the recordings, I go to YouTube. It's all very, very technical. Okay. Brian says playing League drunk on one screen, watching is the best on the other. Sweet, dude. I should be drinking right now. I'm not a big drinker, but maybe I can just numb the pain of the tit punch that 2025 has given me. Just punched me straight in the tit. I am over it. I'm over the last 5 weeks. Code is a pain. Yay, Phantom. I was just saying, I appreciate you going over to the YouTube, but I really only use the YouTube for like to be able to stream, to be able to play back the streams. Like I have the recordings to be able to like clip up, but with YouTube, I can then replay it if I needed to, which sometimes I do that because I did so many streams before Abstract went live. So I was like, I'm going to use those to get XP because like I wasn't doing that for free. Okay, back to coding. Any one of you have questions about life? Probably not the best person right now. Okay. Congratulations. Tomorrow the world. Oh, that's cute. Congratulations, your code passes. Submit your code to continue. Tomorrow the world, meaning, yeah, you get it. Okay. Step 5. Each string character. Oh, and as you can see up here, like here's the name of the name of the file. Mean.py is Python. Yes, Phantom, it is like a playback. So yeah, I'd rather you guys be on Abstract or all three, whatever. The nice thing with Twitter is it shows how many people are in. So like it gets people more interested because there's like, oh, there's 128 people in there learning to code. Like, what is this lady doing? Okay, sorry. Step 5. Each string character can be referenced by a numerical index. The index count starts at 0. So remember that. Does not start at 1. It starts at 0. Okay? The 0 placeholder. I don't know. Whatever. So the first character of a string has an index of 0. For example, in the string hello world, the H is at index 0. E is at index 1. Right? That's 1. Whoops. You get it. Each character of a string can be accessed by using bracket notation. You need to write the variable name followed by square brackets and add the index of the character between the brackets. Okay. Text hello world R equals text 8. Right. Index. Okay. Neither write the variable name followed by square brackets and add the index of the character between the brackets. Now, instead of printing text, print just the character at index 6. Oh, okay. So then, right? You go like this. So you see what I did is like, this is what's inside here. So that's what we want to print on the screen is the character in index 6. So that's how you'd write that. Congratulations to the 9s. I don't know what that means. You can also access string characters starting from the end of the string. The last character has an index of -1, and the second to last, -2, and so on. So now modify your existing print call to print the last character in your string. So it said -1, right? So it's like you don't have to count. You don't have to count to like whatever it is. You just want the last character. And then the second to last is -2. Make sense? Oh, walk down that shun. Okay. You can access the number of characters in a string with the built-in len function. Modify your existing print function call by passing len text instead of text -1. So what len is length. So you're going to say print the length of text. And it just already does it over here because the console is like doing, if you can see this right here, right there where my mouse is, it's like doing the thing in real time. Woo! You're so cute, Phantom. You do you. I just want everybody to like learn something. I know you're all like helping me out. That's amazing. But let's like just learn something. Okay. So you can see 11 printed on the terminal because hello world contains 11 characters. Another useful built-in function is type, which returns the data type of a variable. So modify your print call to print the data type of text. Wait. Modify your like this? Oh, yeah. Just like that. So like before we were saying we wanted the length of the text. Now we want to print out on the screen what type the text is. So we see here, it says class str for string. Abbreviation. Way cool. We did it. Primitive type. Right. It says thank you. Step 9. As you can see, the output of printing type of text is class str, which means your variable is a string. Oh, I just said that. Now go to a new line and create another variable called shift and assign the value to this variable. Woohoo! What sorcery is this? This is what I love about Free Code Camp. What sorcery is this? Like, you're so good. It's magic. And now print your new variable. Whoa, what am I saying? Ah, dang. Shit. All right. Walk on the sunshine. Walking on the sunshine. I feel good. Okay, shut up. Okay, step 11 is modify your print shift call to print the data type of your shift variable. Okay. Oh, wait. Then you'd come in here, say type. Oh, see, it doesn't do it if you're already inside there. That made sense. I started typing here and then put it opening parentheses, and then you do have to go close the parentheses. Ride like the wind. Ride like the wind in your hair. Okay, I'm so starving. I need to eat this banana. I haven't been eating a lot lately from the stress. How are you guys all doing? Everybody all right? 2025 is like, I think punched a lot of us in the tit. Like, what is going on? Supposed to have all these like amazing changes, all these amazing things going on. Okay, wait, let me check something here. Okay. Okay, I don't know why that's in. Okay, I'm closing that out. You read type shift as type shit? Yeah, because I typed that first. I think I did type shit and not shift. A crazy person. Okay, step 12. Key aspects of variable naming in Python are some words are reserved keywords. For example, for, while, true. They have special meanings in Python, so you cannot use them for variable names. Variable names cannot start with a number, and they can only contain alphanumeric characters or underscores. Variable names are case sensitive. For example, my underscore var is different from my underscore capital V var and capital my underscore capital VAR var. That's a really big thing I learned in that boot camp was like, spelling and case sensitive, punctuation, all that stuff is like super important. So finally, it's a common convention to write variable names using the underscore style, where each space is replaced by an underscore character and the words are written in lowercase letters. So you want to just that's another big thing in coding is just keeping the conventions, keeping the style the same way, so that it's not confusing, because a lot of people go in and read your code, like me. I'm not actually sitting and doing the coding in my work, but I am reading GitHubs, and it's a readability. You want to be able to make sure people are able to do that. I'm making myself a bit bigger. Oh, there we go. Huh, okay. I like it in the lower right-hand corner. Better. Okay. Then you don't see all my crazy background at my parents' house. Okay, remove both calls to print and declare another variable called alphabet. Assign the string A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, 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 to this variable. So remove both blah, 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 calls to print. Okay. and declare another variable called alphabet. And then we'll just like copy and paste this. Am I doing this right? Remove, assign this. Yeah. Feel that need for speed. Yeah. Step 13, lucky 13. Here we are. You're going to use the .find method we haven't talked about methods yet, so that's good. Here we go. You're going to use the .find method to find the position in the alphabet of each letter in your message. Ooh, coded messages. A method is similar to a function, but it belongs to an object. So, for example, sentence equals single quote, my brain hurts, sentence dot find R. That's the example code. Above, the find method is called on sentence, which is the string to search in, and R is the character to locate, is passed as the argument. The sentence.find R call will return 4 because it's finding R, the first one. First occurrence of R in the sentence, in the variable sentence. At the end of your code, call find on alphabet and pass Z as the argument into the method, right? So I'm just going to copy paste this. Or no. Nope. Alphabet dot find Z. Whoop, Z. Ah, dang it. Right? Alphabet dot find, which is the method. Oh no, you're lost now? It's because you were bouncing all over the place trying to watch. Okay. It's hard for me to understand what's happening. At some point, you lost me now. Lost at step 13, where you deleted the print imputed. Okay. Let's just go back. That's fine. That's totally fine. I think I can just click back, right? Yep. Does this one work, Phantom? I love that Brian's just like also teaching. So thank you. .find is a method on string objects that parses the string for the argument. Thank you. Appreciate that. So let's just do step 9. As you can see, the output of printing type text is class string. Did you see that one? And then now go to a new line. We have to do it again. That's called shift is 3. You don't actually put the numbers in quotes. Now print your new variable. So then you do the print again. Shift. Okay. And like I said, it does it for you as you're typing. Yay, nothing but net. Okay, step 11. So you're going to modify your print shift to print the data type of your shift variable. So you're going to just come back in here and say type. And then you do have to give it the closing parentheses. Okay. So that's what we were doing, is instead of printing this, we want to print the type. So over here it says that the class type is string. And then for shift, the class type is integer. Step 12, these, it's not bad to go back over this for Phantom because she's the only one even talking to me. Oh, other than Brian. Except Brian already knows all this. He's here to mansplain. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, key aspects of variable naming in Python are: some words are reserved keywords, like for, while, and true. They have special meanings in Python, so you cannot use them for variable names. Variable names cannot start with a number, and they can only contain alphanumeric characters or underscores. So variable names are case sensitive. So having my underscore var all lowercase is different from my underscore var with a capital V and all caps my underscore var. Finally, it is a common convention to write variable names using all lowercase with a underscore, where each space is replaced by an underscore character and the words are written in lowercase, just like I said. So remove both calls to print and declare another variable. So let's remove both calls to print, declare another variable called alphabet. I'm just going to copy and paste the actual alphabet here as a string. Hooray! Plus ultra. I am not going to lie, I like this better than confetti. And now we're back to step 13. Yeah. Oh, I've had it with life. So you're going to use the .find method to find the position in the alphabet of each letter in your message. A method is similar to a function, but it belongs to an object. Okay? We talked about object at the very beginning. So for example, sentence equals this. That's the sentence. Sentence.find R is going to give you the first instance, the number of the first instance of that. I know this is like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, why do we need to know where the first R is? That will make sense going forward. But this is where we have to start so that you can see all of these different like instructions are there to like give a command, get output from that command, and then do something with it. So it's like, tell it to do something, it does something, and now you do something with it. Oh, that was good. I liked that. Good job, rookie. So above, the .find method is called on sentence, the string to search in. That's what sentence is. And then R, the character to locate, is passed as the argument. Okay, to give it the argument. The sentence.find R call will return the number 4, which is the index of the first occurrence of R in the variable sentence. At the end of your code, call find. My stomach is growling so bad. I don't think you can hear it on the microphone, but just a second. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes, so we're not even halfway done here. So I'm just gonna go as long as I can. It's only 2:45 for me. And this keeps me from like overanalyzing my stressful life right now. And just hanging out on stream, I'm getting some XP. That good, delicious abstract XP. I'm also snowed in at my parents' house, so what better thing to do but eat a banana and learn Python. Okay. We're going to go down here and say alphabet Okay, wait, did we add oh, the example is sentence, right? Okay. We already did it. Sorry. At the end of your code, call dot find right here and pass Z as the argument. Hooray! Step 14. The first kind of cipher you're going to build is called a Caesar cipher. So a cipher is a like code breaker. So it's like, yeah, specifically you will take each letter in your message, find its position in the alphabet, take the letter located after 3 positions in the alphabet, and replace the original letter with the new letter. To implement this, you will use the dot find method discussed in the previous step. Modify your existing find call, passing it text 0, so text it index 0 as the argument instead of Z. So like that's like it'll find Z or it will find the text at index 0. So because it's this and not a string, we take this outside, take out the single quotes and just put in text method. That's not the right word. Text 0 as the argument. So text is the argument, 0 is the index. Okay. Variable, method, argument, index. Just good to know those things. Yay. Okay. Step 15. The print function gives you only an output in the console, but functions and methods can have a return value that you can use in your code. Does that make sense? Now assign alphabet.find text 0 to a variable named index in this way. Index will store the value returned by alphabet.find text 0. Okay? So really you can just go to this and say index equals. That makes sense? Because you're assigning this thing that's got an output, you're assigning that output to this variable. It's like, now I want the index to be like in math where you're like, calculate all this stuff and then put it in here. So literally algebra. Next, print the index variable to the console. Okie doke. There it is. It does it while you type. Step 17. So the dot find method returns the index of the matching character inside the string. Okay. So if the character is not found, it returns -1. And as you can see, the first character in text uppercase H is not found since alphabet contains only lowercase letters. So this is again because all of this is case sensitive. Okay. So let's say that again. The dot find method, so finding the thing, returns the index of the matching character inside the string. If the character is not found, it returns -1. And as you can see, the first character in text, uppercase H, is not found since alphabet contains only lowercase letters. So you can transform a string into its lowercase equivalent with the .lower method. Add another print call to print text.lower and see the output. think I understand. Thanks for going back. So why you had to put alphabet is because shift was assigned the value of alphabet, right? Based on your code logic. Let's go back down here. Oh, yes. But alphabet is because shift was assigned the value of alphabet. Yes. And then we changed it to actually give alphabet a string instead. So, yes. So we're going to do transform a string into a lowercase, add another print. Okay. So we're not changing the one that's there. And you can just look at this too, Phantom, as like we've changed a bunch of things, but really it's just the same type of deal where it's like these things are not comfortable. I paid a shitload of money for these Beats things because I don't want the like in the ear. Okay, maybe that's better. I don't know. But then it just pulls down on my head. Okay. We changed some things, but like really it's just all look, variable, 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 and then whatever it is on this side is assigning to the variable. Even this index is whatever the stuff is here is assigned to this variable. And then this is the formula, the function. Oh my God. Life is funny. So then you go print, parentheses, text dot lower, other parentheses. Now, because I was typing this all out, it gave you the close parentheses at the same time. Okay. So what happened there was that it printed the text in lowercase, this text. And you can see that over here. Got it? Thank you for the tips. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, my friend Gigi is doing her live stream. One moment, please. One moment. I'm answering a text message. Just a minute. Listen to the music. Listen to my voice. Yeah, I haven't seen anything in her Telegram. My friend Gigi has shifted into like the meme coin queen. I love her. And so I check to see if there's any, like she caught full send yesterday, which was awesome. Listen, I love meme coins, but I have definitely gotten wrecked, riggedy wrecked on some plays. So please do not gamble your rent money. Please, for the love of God. Not that that's what I did, but it was an uncomfortable amount of money. It was uncomfortable. Well, at least there's some. There's some other streaming, which is great. Okay. So let's get back to it. Sorry, I know you were like watching me do literally nothing, but you have to kind of take breaks, you know? This isn't just video content. This is like live streaming. Ugh, spooged in my eyeball again. Okay. Submit. Go to the next challenge. Step 18. Remove the last print call. Then instead of text 0, pass text 0 dot lower as the argument to your find call and see the output. Okay. So again, we're just like switching it up. We're switching up what we're passing to the function. So we're going to. So it says to remove it, but I'm just going to change it. Instead of text 0, pass text 0. Okay, wait. No. Okay, take that out. Instead of the text 0. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Because remember, it said index equals alphabet.find. It's asking you to find the text at index 0, and then that is the index, right? And it said -1 because it couldn't find that. So now we're changing the find call to the lowercase. So I'm going to say copy that, and we're going to put that in here instead. Hooray! See, like this is the find call. You just call it what it is. Like refer to it in what it is. It's the find call. Okay. And then you can see the output right here is 7. Oh, Phantom. This is the first stream where I'm actually learning something. Oh, I love you. I'm glad. Because yeah, right now it's just all about like gambling and politics. It's the only streams that I see are like gaming, meme coins, or politics. I'm just not about that. I'm about learning, keeping my brain like going. Step 18. Remove the last print call, and then instead of text, wait, we just did that. Step 19, declare a new variable named shifted. Use the bracket notation to access the value of alphabet at index, and assign it to your new variable. Oh boy. Shifted equals I just like lost my train of thought. Declare new variable named shifted. Use the bracket notation to access the value of alphabet at index. See, I just got like stuck. I'm sure like Brian will. Okay, you should assign alphabet index. Okay, right. To your shifted variable. I was making it way too hard. So if you like, because I was like, what now? So in that case, I just hit like check your code, and it said, sorry, it doesn't pass. And then it gives you that tip. And I was like, oh, right. So because then it's all like language based, right? It's like telling you, declare a new variable. Got it right here. Shift it. It tells you the name. And it's like telling you these things, but in actuality, you would be like making these up, right? And you'd want them to be really descriptive. So the variable name shifted, and then use the bracket notation to access the value of alphabet. So we want the value of alphabet at index, which is this calculated by this. And then assign it to your new variable, which is that. Hooray. I'm going to say, oh, hi, Mark. That's funny. Okay, we got to go through a little bit of this because it doesn't have my donation left to it. Make sure you support them. And then print your shifted variable. Print, parentheses, shifted. Right there. Wait, did I just do? Yeah. Step 21. As you can see from the output, H is at index 7 in the alphabet string. Now you need to find the letter at index 7 plus the value of shift. For that, you can use the addition operator, which is plus, in the same way you would use it for a mathematical addition. So you're like, adding it together. Modify your shifted variable so that it stores the value of alphabet at index plus shift. So the index number integer equals index plus shift. So then shifted right here would be index plus shift. I did it again with shit. See that? So shifted variable stores the value of alphabet at index. And so this one, they wanted to change it to index plus shift. So where's shift? Right here, 3. That's just a straight on value to that variable. And shifted is alphabet at index this answer. Step 22, repeating the process of locating the letter inside the alphabet and determining the shifted letter for each character in text can be tedious. Thankfully, you can simplify it using a loop. These are the most fun. For now, remove all the lines of code below the declaration of the alphabet variable. So these are the only things that we're going to need, and the rest of it, we're going to fuck with that stuff, okay? So it gave us a little bit of information, and now we're going to move on to the next thing, that we're going to do with these variables. So a loop allows you to systematically go through a sequence of elements and execute actions on each one, okay? Loops. Oh, who's saying something in abstract? Hello. Thank you for the Pengu. That's very nice of you. Wouldn't it be awesome if people just doing like educational stuff like this actually made like shitloads of money, just like the gaming people. That would be awesome. Never gonna happen though. Okay. Ah, sorry for sniffles. Okay. Step 23. A loop allows you to systematically go through a sequence. Oh, yeah. In this case, you'll employ a for loop. Here's how you can iterate over text. So for I in text, you're going to do a bunch of other stuff. I actually like this better than JavaScript. So for is the keyword denoting the loop type. I is the variable that sequentially takes the value of the elements in text. The statement ends with a colon. Below the line where you declared alphabet, write a for loop to iterate over text using I as the loop variable. Doing so, there is an error in the terminal. You'll learn about it in the next step. Okay, so it's not going to do anything. It's going to kind of do it incorrectly. So it's honestly going to just be this. So like that. So it's an error that we're going to go through. So we did it correctly. We did the instructions correctly, right? Because it's saying your code passes, but it only passes because we got what we wanted, which was an error because we're learning it and not actually implementing anything. Make sense? Okay. So the code to execute it, each iteration placed after the colon constitutes the body of the loop. This code must be indented. In Python, it is recommended to use 4 spaces per indentation level. This gets, I mean, it's very specific in like actually how to write it with syntax and punctuation and, capitalization, that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? No? Okay. This indented level is a code block. Phantom says, how long these coding take? 3 to 5 hours? Oh, yeah. And I don't go very fast. That's the whole thing. It's like, I feel like you have to absorb it. So you could be doing this all day long. But once you get it, you can understand everything. You can understand everything. Even the human anatomy, Phantom. Like, we are computers. We are computers that take in information, do something with the information, and go forth. What doth life? Like Xavier says. Okay. So this indented level is a code block. So right here, that's a code block. Python relies on indentation to indicate blocks of code. A colon at the end of a line is a signal that a new indented block of code will follow. So when no indented blocks is found after the final colon, the code X error and an indentation error is thrown. So that's what happened before when we just did the for loop info, or whatever, the for loop starting text. It's an indentation error because it was looking for a block of code to have the for loop run on. Okay. This code will not show the output, instead raises an indentation error. Okay. So give your for loop a body by adding a call to print I. Remember to indent the body loop. Okay. So come down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it did it for me. So it did the indentation for me. And you can see it again as I was typing, it was doing it right here. Hasta la vista challenge. You're so silly, Free Code Camp. Okay, what's happening right now? Oh, right. So, Free Code Camp, like, when you start just getting more and more code, it will then put the instructions in the middle. So that's why it looks like this. Like, we're already done with this stuff right here. So then, like, the next step will kind of go here, so you can kind of see it and not scrolling down. Anyway, you get it. Step 25, the iteration variable can have any valid name, but it's convenient to give it a meaningful name. So rename your variable to char, which means character. Ah! Step 26, inside the for loop, before printing the current character, declare a variable called index and assign the value returned by alphabet.find character to this variable. So we're going to do that thing that we did before, where it was like, return this sort of the answer to this question, this like calculation. That's what you're going to return into the variable and like save it there. So before printing, you're going to declare index is, let's just type it, alphabet.find. Damn it. Like that. Right? Inside the for loop, before printing the current character, declare a variable called index and assign the value returned by alphabet.find char, whatever. Also, Phantom, if you just need to log off or whatever, by all means, you can always go back and watch the replay, because it'll be like on I think I'll post all of these to the highlights section of my Twitter and then also on YouTube. I have a feeling they're not going to do that in abstract. Okay. Did that correctly. So then it pops to the top also every once in a while, if that makes sense, because then the step 27 is like above all of it. Currently, the print function is taking a single argument char. Oh, hi, Pixel Queen. I love you too. Currently, the print function takes in a single argument char, but it can take multiple arguments separated by a comma. Okay. So add a second argument to print char so that it prints the character and its index inside the alphabet. So add a second argument to, okay, wait. So you'd go like this and then index. That makes sense? It's just taking in one argument right here, print char, but we want it to also print another argument. So just a comma. Step 28, find is again returning -1, as you can see right here, right? And then right here and there, for uppercase letters and for the space character too. So you're going to take care of the space letter. You take care of the space later on. For now, instead of iterating over text, change the for loop to iterate over text.lower. Remember, changing it all to lowercase. iterate over text dot lower empty parentheses. Boom shakalaka, it says. So good. Step 29. At the end of your loop body, declare a variable called new index and assign the value of index plus shift to this variable. Okay, so new variable is going to be index plus shift. Wait, where is this? At the end of the loop body, right? Blah, blah, blah. Do I need a parentheses? No. Brackets. Index plus. Ah. Oh, wait, no. Assign index. I do not need brackets. To the Batmobile. Hooray! I think what's different about like streaming like an educational thing is that people can't really pop in and pop out. Like if you're gaming, it's easier because like the gaming is just gaming. You go into the stream and you're kind of just entertained by them playing the game at any point in the game, right? So with this is like if you didn't start from the beginning, you're like really lost. So you can use empty parentheses. I thought you gave to add an argument inside every parentheses. The parentheses can be empty. You can use empty parentheses. I thought you have to add an argument inside every parentheses. No, because look, right here is empty. Which means it can be anything. But these things are like, because it's a function, you would do, yeah, you can do it without parentheses because like it's whatever the thing is, right? You give that to the variable. You force that into the variable's throat. But if you have a method that's like, do this thing, find this thing, and that's the index, then you have to have, because it's feeding, this is an argument into the function or method. So then if you're doing like math, essentially, if you're adding these two things together, oh, you know what? It's just better without those on. Ah. Oh, okay. Then you're just doing these two things added together. Oh, that sounds way better. Okay. Step 30. 30. Strings are immutable. Oh my God, we hear the word immutable all the time in Web3, right? Immutable means unchangeable. That's it. It's immutable. Can't change it. Which means, oh, just like it says. Just like it says. Which means that they cannot be changed once created. for example, you might think that the following code changes the value of my string into the string train, but this is not valid. So my string equals brain, and then my string 0 equals T. You might think that that changes the value of that into train, but that's not valid. Oh, example code. See that? So confirm that by using the bracket notation to access the first letter in text and try to change it into the character of your choice. You will see output disappear and an error appear. So then what it's trying to do is say text bracket 0. Text it at what it's saying is like, you can't really change this by saying, hey, the text at the thing at 0, I want you to just put B, or as a string, right? B. Can't do that. The code passes because I was trying to get the error. So it gives you this traceback error. Step 31. When you try to change the individual characters of a string, as you did in the previous step, you get a type error, which occurs when an object of inappropriate type is used in your code. And so as you can see from the error message, strings do not support item assignment. You cannot assign them an item because they are immutable. However, a variable can be reassigned another string. For example, that's French, for example. Message equals hello world, message equals hello there. Okay, so it's reassigned. Delete the text 0 and reassign text to the string albatross. And remember, there's all this other stuff too. That's why these numbers are showing up like that. Okay. Hooray! Far out, dudes. Step 32. As you can see, each character of the reassigned string gets printed inside the loop. So go back to the original string by deleting the text reassignment, okay? Now you need to create a new character variable, new char variable at the end of your loop body. Set its value to the alphabet, the new index, which is what we put here. Remember, index plus shift. Shift is 3. It's new character. And then I just copy pasted what it said. Alphabet here with the index of new index. I know, this is like Inception. It's new index. Next, print new car and see the output. Keep doing that. So it's like, for this thing that, whatever this thing is, and then do all of this, even including printing into the terminal what it is. Okay. I'm gonna go for about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna pick this back up probably tomorrow. I'm probably gonna sit and do this all day to take my mind off of my crazy life. Oh, I can't roll my R's. So it's just okay. Oh, that's as good as it gets. Step 35, clean the output a bit. Delete print char index. Let's just do that first. We're going to clean it up by that. Okay. And turn the last print call into print char, new char. Like it's, you're combining it all into this, right? Which is what like cleaning the code means. Clean it up, bitches. So it's like you're doing the parentheses. Sorry, you're doing the single quotation to actually put the string on the page right here. And then this is the variable that we got here, and it's looping. So the name of the variable, step 35, we are at code number 10. Oh, the line. Yeah, but we've typed and deleted some. So I would say like line 15. But here's the thing, like it's not going to just keep going for 500 lines. These are the building blocks of what you're doing. So like the next thing, you might have another for loop, and then you might have another for loop, and then you might have more variables that you're declaring. So it's not like, oh, it's going to be 400 lines of code that we have to learn different stuff. You're learning the building blocks of what the language is. So I get what you're saying, girl. So we're going to stop with this one, and then I'm just going to like round it out with some life thoughts. Step 30, at the moment, the encrypted character is updated in every iteration, right? It would be better to store the encrypted string in a new variable. Before your for loop, declare a variable called encrypted text. And this is where the cipher situation comes in. So before the for loop, we're going to do it right here, and we're going to say encrypted underscore. It's because the microphone's in the way. And then here's that like whole deal where you can do empty string, empty parentheses, like empty all of the things. So do empty parentheses string to the variable, okay? Because it does not have a value right now. I just wanted to check that I had it typed correctly. And then step 37, now replace new char with encrypted text. Also modify the print call into like, now we're just adding more into the print. That's it. We're just adding encrypted text, but we're changing encrypted text. Sorry, new char with encrypted text. Ah, shit. I did it backwards, but new char. Okay, see. So we gotta stop now because like I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying. Hello. My camera is not great. I'm using my gaming laptop camera, and I need someone to just buy me a new camera. Night. Thank you for the one, Pengu. Poker Phantom. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me. All 107 of you. 70. This was awesome. I'm probably gonna do more of these, but if you came in late, the replay will be on my Twitter. So you can watch it if you'd like. You can even watch it and speed it up because I went through this stuff very slowly. And I also had a little therapy session at the very beginning. So there's that. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Bye.